Hey everyone, Ben back from Living Survival, and today we're going to take a look at a Swiss Army knife that is in the Ranger series. Many of you have probably seen this type of knife, but maybe some of you haven't. That's what we're going to take a look at right now on Living Survival. I'd like to take a moment to thank our longtime channel sponsor, ProCampTech. I've been using ProCampTech products for years and know that when I need it, I have a dependable, weatherproof way to get my fires started quickly and easily. ProCampTech fire tinders are non-toxic, eco-friendly, and don't lose potency over time. They are simple to use and ultralight to pack, saving precious space in your kits. Check out the link below to grab any of their fire starting products, including Ultimate Fire Tinder, Fast Fire Stick, fire plugs, or their fire strip roll. If you want the most reliable, weatherproof fire tinder on the market, go prepared with ProCampTech. So this is one of the knives in the Ranger Grip series. This particular one is the Hunter. They do come in several different variations, whether you want a straight blade or a serrated blade, whether you want a screwdriver or a corkscrew. So you guys can check out their website for the different models. Again, this one is the Ranger Grip 58 Hunter, and it's a really nice knife. I haven't had a Ranger series knife before, especially one with the one-handed opening, which is really cool. When I first got the knife, you know, I flicked it open and I was looking for a liner lock, figuring out how to try to open this thing, and you actually just depress the logo on the side, and that's what allows you to close the knife. So right off the bat, I found that was pretty cool. Size-wise, you know, we've got a pocket knife here. Can see how that compares size-wise. It's not the smallest Swiss Army knife. It is in their large series on their website. They divide them by small knives, medium knives, and large knives. Let's take a look at some of the features. Again, I just showed you the straight blade, so a really nice blade there. And again, you can get this in a serrated version or a straight version. The blade does have nice lockup, and again, to depress or to disable the lock, you just press the logo button on the side. So again, I thought that was pretty cool. It does have really comfortable handles on it, sort of these rubberized inlays in here, which makes it really nice for grip in wet weather, or if your hands were bloody, for example. This is the Hunter. You have a keychain loop on the end here, so just have a little bit of paracord there. We can go through the back side. Typically on the back side of a Swiss Army knife, you have a screwdriver, so you have a Phillips there right in the middle, so you get a nice T-handle there on that. Again, you can get models with the corkscrew if you prefer that. And then of course it has a nice awl. Swiss Army knife awls are really nice. And then again, you got the T-grip on that if you were going to drill like a hole in a piece of wood or something. That would allow you to do that. You do actually also get tweezers and a toothpick, which is really nice. These come in really handy, you know, when you're out camping or out in the field. If you get something, you know, a splinter, for example, the tweezers work really well, and nothing sucks worse than getting something stuck between your teeth and you just can't get it out. So a toothpick does work well for that. Then we could just look at the main side of the knife here. Again, you have the large blade here. Again, we can compare it to a pretty average size pocket knife here, so you can see that it does have some size to it. And you know, you can certainly get a lot of traction when cutting things open or shaving wood or doing anything that you would do in a camping / hunting scenario. Next knife over here is the reason why it's called the Hunter. You have sort of a gutting blade there. I'd be interested to know how well this works. I'm going to try this out on deer in the wintertime. Haven't done that yet, but I'd be interested to see how well that works. It is not sharp at the top, so possibly, you know, that would make gutting easier. I'm just so used to doing it with a pocket knife or a, you know, a buck knife that I don't know how well that would work. It also does not lock back. The only thing that locks on this would be the main blade itself. Then of course, you got to have a saw in any kind of outdoors knife as far as I'm concerned. So this one has a nice big saw, cuts really nicely, and also allows you to scrape the back of a ferro rod. Being flexible, these blades really throw a lot of spark. So if you have a saw on your multi-tool or a Swiss Army knife, give it a try with a ferro rod, and you'd be surprised how well that'll create a spark. The saw does not lock either. And then our last two tools on here would be a can opener which also has a small screwdriver tip to it, and then a bottle opener that has a little bit larger screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. 13 tools. I thought this tool combination was a pretty good mix of capabilities for something that you might have camping or even backpacking, or just out in the woods, or even for a bug out bag or survival kit. This would be a great item to have.